Hello, I'm Mark Horner and I'm applying to be an English teacher at your English language school in Seoul. I hope that my interactive, engaging teaching style will be a good match for your program. Let's join our English class for today. Good morning, class. Today we're going to talk about how we express what we need in the English language. We're going to talk about that through listening, speaking, and individual exercises in your workbook. Let's pretend we're going to have a barbecue. Has anyone ever been to a barbecue? Aren't they a lot of fun? Well, I'm going to read the following conversation to you, but before I do, please take out a sheet of paper from your notebook and write 2 columns on it. Write column 1, or list 1, and list 2. As I read, put the foods mentioned in one of the appropriate lists. List 1 is the foods that we have. List 2 is the foods that we need. Okay, here we go. Rachel, I'm going to make a shopping list for tomorrow's barbecue. We have chicken. What else do we need? Let's see. We need some potatoes. Buy 5 pounds. Okay, 5 pounds of potatoes. And what about drinks? Do we need any? No, we don't. We have juice and soda. Oh, and we also need lettuce and tomatoes for the salad. Okay, I'm going to the store. See you in a bit. All right, class. What foods did you put on list 1? That's right. Chicken. What else? Soda. And what was the last one? Juice. Correct. And what did you put in list 2? The foods that we need. That's right. Potatoes. What else? Tomatoes. And finally, what was the last one? Anyone? Lettuce. Correct. Good job. Now I'd like you to practice the conversation with your partner. The conversation is on page 24 in your workbook. What other things do you need for a barbecue? Add them to our shopping list. Also, make sure you look at the list of useful expressions expressing need. All right, now let's look at the sentences on the chalkboard. Look at the underlined words. Which are non-count and which are count nouns? Remember, non-count nouns don't have an a, an, or number in front of them. And non-count nouns are always singular. Let's look at number 1. Let's make a smoothie. We need yogurt, sugar, ice, and 2 bananas. That's right. Yogurt, sugar, and ice are non-count nouns. And bananas is a count noun. That's correct. Let's look at number 2. Are you thirsty? There's water in the refrigerator. Water is a non-count noun. Of course, you wouldn't say there's waters in the refrigerator and you wouldn't count the water, would you? No, you wouldn't. Finally, let's look at number 3. I cut my finger. Do you have a bandage? That's right, bandage is a count noun because it has a in front of it. That's a hint. Okay, everyone, good job. All right, everyone, let's complete the sentences in your workbook together. Remember, we're going to use a, an, or nothing. Number 1, do you want a magazine to read? Correct. Number 2, do you want rice or a baked potato with dinner? That was tricky. The first one, you put nothing. The second one, you put a. Number 3, please use soap to wash your hands and face. Number 4, there's toothpaste in the bathroom to brush your teeth. Number 5, Billy wants fruit with his lunch. Give him an apple. Right. Is there salt in this soup? And number 7, let's get a cake for the class party. Finally, number 8. Sophie wants soda and Mrs. Allen wants tea. That's right, you wouldn't use any articles for either of those. Good job, class. Okay, now let's look at the chart in your workbook, which discusses how we express what we need when using non-count nouns and plural count nouns. Then we'll put it all together as we complete the conversation with some or any. Great party, Liz. Thanks. Do you want some coffee? No, thanks. I have some. Listen, do you need any help with dinner? Actually, yes. Can you help make the salad? Sure, but first, do you have any soap for the salad? No, I want to wash my hands. Yeah, there's some next to the sink. Thanks. Now, let's see. Do you have any lettuce? Yes, there's some in the refrigerator. Great. Is there any yogurt for the dressing? No, I don't have any. Okay, I'll go to the store and buy some now. Good job, everyone. I think you're really understanding count and non-count nouns and how they're used in expressing what we need really well. That concludes our lesson for today. Remember what we learned today, how to express what we need using count and non-count nouns, and also a, an, some, and any. Everyone did a great job, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining me for our English class today. I hope that you received the information that you need, and I look forward to working with you soon.